Hi there, I'm Ben Saxton. I'm a member of the faculty at Tulane's program in medical ethics and human values. And I've been asked to say a little bit about my work and my interests. So I think what I'll do is talk about how I came to Tulane and to New Orleans. I'm originally from New York, and in the mid 2000s, I moved to Houston, Texas to complete a PhD in English at Rice University with a focus on modern Southern American fiction. Folks like William Faulkner, Carson McCullers, Flannery O'Connor. And from there, I did a postdoc at the McGovern Medical School, also in Houston. And my postdoc was in medical humanities. That's the field in which I feel most at home, and where I do most of my teaching. And I think one of the reasons why I'm attracted to medical humanities, somebody who's always been interested in people and stories, adding health into the mix as well has been really appealing to me. And I'd say that my emphasis within the field is I want to work to create spaces for reflection and help med students and clinicians ask the why questions within medicine. So for me, first of all, that's meant teaching. I've taught classes on narrative medicine, death and dying, illness narratives, the doctor as author, and many others. And that's also led me into projects involving reflective writing. Recently at Tulane, I was involved in launching a discussion space connected to anatomy lab called the Narratives in Anatomy. So once I finished my postdoc at the McGovern Medical School, I moved to New Orleans in 2015. And my work on the writing side has kind of moved away from academic scholarship and more towards personal essays, narrative nonfiction. I've been writing about New Orleans, the people, the city, and specifically the culture of gambling and game playing and poker playing in the city. And that's actually intersected, the questions that I've been asking in that space has intersected with a lot of the work that I've been doing in medical humanities. Questions like, how can we make good decisions within conditions of radical uncertainty? How can we effectively manage risk? How can we effectively make wise investment decisions? How can we manage our emotions? So that's kind of drawn me to the city, to New Orleans. And as you might guess, one of the things that attracts me about New Orleans is the people, plain and simple. To borrow a line from a David Bowie song, I think it's important to turn and face the strange. And you'll find a lot of strange people and strange situations in New Orleans. And for me, that's been very enriching. And I also like the weather. As somebody who's from New York, I prefer the warm weather down here. So that's also a plus.